Okay, I think this is a great time for me to make a video. It's kind of a holiday today. I have to wait for the dinner to be ready. I'm cooking it. I just made a video actually. It's the one where I cook lamb. No, it's actually sheep, probably. Yeah, so... I was thinking before if I if I made like a good choice sharing this channel, because like I'm not sharing it purposefully, but if somebody asks me, you know, about maybe I mentioned that I do these live vlogs and shit, and maybe they ask me like, wow, where do you like, what's the name of the channel? I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm not gonna tell you, motherfucker, you know. It's kind of so I tell them sometimes, and also people, a few maybe close friends know that, a few persons know that, and I also was like, no, it's not a problem if you watch them, all that I was like, this isn't cool. I mean, the thing is that when you make these kind of videos, you kind of share everything, like you really open up, okay, at least I do. Not fully, honestly. I've not opened up fully yet on this channel, probably maybe a few times, but you will never find them because there are too many videos which are too long. You will not have the patience to watch through them all. So maybe there will be some crazy ass person that will do it. I don't think so. Luckily, this will never grow, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, it's not hard, like it's not easy. So what I wanted to say that I open up here, okay, and I also know that in relations you have with other people, oftentimes it is very advantageous and even normal and even like common sense to hold some information. You maybe don't want to share everything. There is you know, it's kind of like playing chess or something. You're kind of, it's a kind of a cold war, especially with some people, maybe with girls and everything, you know. Although I'll say that I've always put a lot of emphasis lately on being very, very blunt and very upfront with stuff, very transparent, you might say. And yeah, I mean, this may be a good idea because I don't want to have what's the saying? I don't want to have like, no, it's like it sounds good in Italian, it doesn't sound good in English. It's like hairs on my tongue. Like I don't wanna have like, I wanna be completely genuine and authentic. That's the word, fucking hell, with people. So maybe it is still fine to share this stuff, and if they watch them, hell, fuck that. I mean, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna die anyway, and maybe it's a better way for them to know me, given that they will never watch this video, by the way. But I mean, there is still it is possible, okay? It is still a possibility. If this video wasn't listed or private, there was no possibility. But since it is public, yeah, it's possible. It's not gonna happen probably, but it's possible. So my brain stings for the worst case scenario, and this was one of them. Again, maybe it's not the worst, because at the end of the day, who fucking cares? But maybe, yeah, maybe it's like an exercise for myself to try and be as fucking honest as possible in front of a camera, so I hopefully can be as honest as possible in front of people. And that's what I definitely want to be, because if you don't hide anything, you live so free. You live so, you have like, when you have nothing to hide, I feel like you're just so relaxed. I know, whatever you say is taken kind of seriously, and you're not afraid of anything. You're not afraid of people, and I think that's a cool thing to have, you know. I'm making up random shit, by the way. I don't know how to articulate my thoughts. I'm probably spitting out what I heard or read somewhere sometime, and this kind of resonates with what I was reading, and I guess I'm not really talking out of my own brain. But yeah, so today and yesterday and 5 days ago, I don't fucking remember when, but I started basically kind of working again in the truck workshop, and that was cool. Yesterday I actually met a few, like two very cool dudes. One of them, whom I shared this thing I had of making live vlogs and shit. He was very supportive. I genuinely appreciated his enthusiasm. Enthusiasm, is that a word? I genuinely appreciated his positivity about this stuff. Like, he also saw I had a channel. He was so gassed. I was like, oh, that's fucking lit. That's great. It's great that you have basically the balls to do that. You should try TikTok and everything. And was like, damn, man, I didn't expect. Many people don't say this shit, you know, out loud. And it really feels great when somebody tells that to you. Like, I could really feel the admiration, we could say. It's not like he was admiring me, but he was like very surprised, pleasantly surprised, and that really stuck with me. I came back home that day and was like, you know what? It's actually that it's not only me that because usually it's me that deludes myself into thinking positive about this stuff, because that's the way I'm living right now. So having someone else kind of delude me into believing that this is something cool is very pleasant. Okay, it's very blissful, and I really enjoyed that. So thank you, man, wherever you are right now. That's great. I really hope you don't watch these videos, by the way. If I can don't. If you're watching this, I'm fucking care. To be honest, nothing bad to say about you. You see, here's the thing. Imagine that I talk to someone and I don't like him, and I kind of talk shit about him. I mean, obviously I will not tell his or her name, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of strange, because maybe sometimes you don't want to let some information out. But yeah, those guys were great. Okay, there was this one which was I honestly, at first sight, it didn't look too I don't know, he kind of looked like a, I don't know how to express that. He didn't look very self-improvement oriented. But when I talked to him, like the way he behaved, the way he talked, the way he conversed with the other guy and with me, was very like a very big surprise. It was like hitting the gym afterwards. He actually got me kind of motivated to work out after that as well. I was like, you know what, like he's like me many months ago. Like, no matter, I will work out no matter what. He's fucking great, man. So yeah, this is like one of those things that it really influences you. And I came back home, I worked out, and I actually recorded that video in my main channel. It's like an unlisted video. I don't know if I will post it or not. But yeah, it was cool. It was very cool. I met these two guys, very fucking cool people. Also the other one, he was a bit older than me, and he did like statistics, and he very fucking looked, what? He really looked also very, what? He also really looked fine. He was very cool, very nice guy, respectful, very fucking, I was like fucking joking with him. He wasn't realizing. I was like, no way, bro. I was telling him like, oh, you missed a spot, you know, and I was spraying some spray on it. I was like, oh, you missed a spot. Shh. He was like, okay. So he was cleaning it, and like, bro, I went on this for like 5 times. Like, oh, you missed a spot, because we're basically kind of not wasting time, but there was not much to do, so we were kind of wiping everything off. I was like, oh yeah, sorry, there is a little bit more. You see here, it was like I literally chose the cleanest fucking spot, so it was a joke. He wasn't very receptive to that, probably because it was like his first day, so he didn't have any good measure of what clean meant. and how clean it should have been, which I also struggled with at the beginning. Like I didn't know how clean was enough. I didn't know how little clean was acceptable enough, you know. So it was probably that, but it was so nice. It was like I needed to do that for like 6 times before, and even like telling him I was kidding with him. I was like, and he really fucking realized. It was like, oh wait, are you kidding me? Like, yeah, I'm kidding you, man. Yeah, probably he doesn't also know my personality, so he doesn't know if I'm this kind of joker. But yeah, it was very cool. It was very respectful, more than many people I've ever met. And also ever worked with. I've worked with very unpolite people in the past, but he was not one of them. He was very great. He was great. He was great. Okay, he was great. The GOAT, the greatest of all time. Also, the other guy, which I mentioned before, was very cool. He asked for my number. He was very respectful as well. He was like, hey, do you mind if you basically blur my face out if you ever post the videos you recorded before, in a very polite way, very polite manner. His attitude was very surprising. It didn't match his looks or his way of talking, I guess we could say, but yeah, it was very cool, and I really liked it. And they both like kind of supported me, I guess, in what I'm doing. It was like, that's great that you're doing that. And yeah, they were very, I really like those people. Okay. Now I asked my father for a massage, and because like whenever I come back from those places and maybe I work out between the fucking days where I have to literally lift very heavy stuff for the workshop and unloading fucking trucks and pummeling a fucking wooden thingy to hold, it's a fucking mess. I came back home, I always have my back very clunky and pressed down. Yeah, I don't like that feeling. I try to crack my back, I try to do a few hangs, never fix it. I asked for a massage, it was so fucking blissful. I was melting, holy fuck. It was very needed. Other than that, I'm re-encoding. Why did I do that? I fucking deleted all of the previews for this module, and I'm fucking rendering it once again. Actually, okay, too late, I guess. Fuck. Let me render the last part, which is the one I fucking need actually. So, there was more module. I'm actually glad. I really like this module. The way I made it, it's very clean, not like kind of professional, more professional than the last one, honestly. So I'm glad I did that. I also received a message from a person I was helping. He was like, "Oh man, I really like your course, but honestly, I'm not gonna." I was basically dropping out. I asked him if he wanted to have a call with me anytime, because I'm not gonna let you down, man. Like, no, not that man. He was like, "Hey man, I really enjoyed your course, but honestly, I think I will stop. There is no point in that for me, and at this point, I am almost giving up on everything." Damn, now that I read this again, it sounds very, very twisted. No, I was not gonna heal. Okay, it's not that bad, I think. I just will wish you great luck in your project and in life. And you can keep the money, because I was like, if you don't like it, you have a refund. I'm not gonna need it. He was like, he meant the money. Maybe then the life gonna turn over for me, and I still need it. Only time tells. Sincerely, his name, basically. Yeah. Thank you, man. I mean, I appreciate you not wanting a refund, but I don't appreciate you giving up this easily. I mean, I don't know what's going on in your life, but I would like to talk about that if you want. As I'm talking to fucking it's not hearing me. Yeah. Now I wanted to get to work on this Premiere editing thing, but I'm rendering the files because it was taking up too much space. Also, I made a fuck ton of videos in the workplace, and I just realized there is so many videos I have to basically check and see if they are eligible to be part of a video or to be a video of themselves. It's kind of fucking stupid. Maybe I should have not done that, because many of them like are great content but very poor recording ability, because I may have like the jacket on, so when I was turning around there was a jacket in the front of the camera. Maybe I have the hoodie, which maybe I lowered my head and it went under this, you saw fucking nothing. The LEDs, the light, very strong light, and you can not see anything of what I'm doing. All of this stuff kind of fucked. Fucking hell. I guess that's just a memory, and maybe I will upload them as a long video, like a very long united video on YouTube, and set it as unlisted for myself, you know. So don't have to fucking keep it on my PC, which is fucking getting filled with videos and shit. And yeah, otherwise I would love to get a few clips to the channel and post them as a POV video, you know, as cooking. And I was also thinking meanwhile, how cool it would be if I named my channel the POV Man, or the Povman Fede, the Povman. Yeah, anyway, because I'm kind of deciding to post pretty much anything. The last time I posted like this video of me fixing my shoes, it had nothing to do with cooking. I still posted that, so when will it come out actually? 24th, in 3 days. Also, another thing I'm noticing, I got this guy, great guy, was commenting all over the place, love him. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to mention him yet in the, I wasn't able to mention him yet in the final part of the video, which I usually do, because the school. So I think I will record this video and post it tomorrow, and basically postpone all of the other videos, so that he can get recognition for his comments, I guess. Yeah, because maybe he was commenting for that, or maybe not. He was very, very kind. Let me read you a few comments of his. He was like, the first comment was like, I love this guy's style. And honestly, here I was wondering, is this guy the one I gave my channel to before at work? Like the one I talked about at the beginning? It was like, because he followed me, like, he was like very supportive and everything. He was like, yeah man, I'm supporting you, you know, like let me subscribe. So maybe it's him. I wasn't like, wait, wasn't he at the gym? Maybe he came back and he's watching a few of my videos, because he said like literally, I love this guy's style. But yeah, apparently it's not him. He's just a completely random dude, which makes this 10 times better and more fun. He was like, I love this guy's style. They look delicious. No barbecue sauce to ruin the flavor. He was like, I will try drying the meat in the future, because I basically advised to pat the meat dry. It was also, bro, he left like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 comments, 9, 10, 11 fucking comments, 12 in total. It was yesterday, it's crazy. He was like, was that wine? No, was that wine you used in the eggs? Or like, I need to use prosciutto, try and use prosciutto while cooking. I like you don't waste any flavors. Looks delicious. I got it was balsamic vinegar. And it was like, I'm from the US, I love Italy. It was also like the food. It was also like, today I bought mozzarella balls for the first time ever, indicating that he was going to try, basically commented on the cannibal bread video where I used mozzarella. So maybe he will try out the recipe, which I love that. And yeah, he also commented, I would have a difficult time eating the meat raw, because I posted a video where I was basically eating meat, ground beef raw. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of it. Kind of struggling getting the modules out in time, as I expected. Fucking hell, I want to get this over with before leaving. The thing is that for the whole week I think I will have to work. Fuck. So I don't have much time to allocate to... Not allocate? What's the word? I don't have much time to... dedicate. Allocate, to assign to, yeah. Anyway, to put into editing the videos. Fucking sucks. Okay, I want to make the refined carbohydrates, basically the diet inconsistency modules, because yeah, I want to get the flow chart ready and posted, so I need the links to the actual videos and shit. So yeah, that's kind of it. And yeah, for the translation of the book, by the way, it's kind of on hold because we had to figure out the payments, and we could not do the commissions anymore. It was like, it's off the table, so didn't mean it, but yeah, I cannot do that anymore or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of where I am. I just outreach to three people, and yeah, I'm gonna go the other room because I think I have to take out the stuff from the oven. Overall, these few days have been kind of filled with emotions and work, and I also need that money, which I'm working for, because I will have to do an extra, guess what, an extra trip with friends, and that person, I have to find a name for that person. Fucking a name for. Let me Google cute female names. Amara, Bella, Chloe, Daisy, Ella, Flora, Gracie, Hazel, Ivy, Jasmine, Lida, Mia. With Mia. Nora, Olive, Poppy, Rosie, Sophia, Tessa, Violet, Willow, Chloe. Nah, it sounds too cheesy if I call someone for a name it's not his, like that person. I would have to think about it. Anyway, there will be that person as well. That's why I went in the first place, just to, you know, it's kind of an occasion. Never had a trip with those persons all together. Could be a cool thing. I also had a conversation yesterday with that person, kind of a deep one. Not deep, but you know, let's say that many beans were spilled that night about the situations and the thoughts and feelings and shit. So that's cool. It's also very not cool because I hate the position I'm in right now. But yeah, overall, I was able to distract myself with work. That's honestly the best part of working. You can fucking forget about everything else and just work and work. And it was yesterday. I wasn't even replying to that person because, like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling like it. It was very distressing, and it's kind of, you know, I kind of wanted to ignore that person, not because I'm a fucking asshole or I'm a dumbass, but for the simple fact that I wanted to kind of numb the overall feelings and dynamic surrounding this person, so I could basically feel less attached and involved in that situation, in that dynamic. And if I just worked and did my stuff, I just came back home, editing, worked out and everything, I thought I would feel better, and I actually did. At the same time though, not having any contact with that person whatsoever is also not cool, because I made promises and I just don't want to ghost someone. So we started off easy, and we went into some deep talk later, and yeah, I stayed up more than I should have been up, which is the downside. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's a positive trade, because I also got a lot of information. And that's the thing, it's not like I don't like talking with that person at all. I actually love to talk with that person, but it's always, I don't know, like the more I talk to that person, the more things I know, which are kind of cool and kind of nice. At the same time, though, it always feels like there is something that person is not telling me, and as much as that person puts all the effort into doing that, it's often not the full story, and I basically discover that's not the full story a few months later, and whatnot. So it's kind of always getting information, and she's kind of a pain in the ass. The latest times she's been very, very fucking open, like very transparent, which I love. Very try to be as honest as she could. At the same time, though, I don't think she fully is. Rightfully so, maybe they also want to keep up a few things, hidden, I guess, like I do. Do I? I don't know if I do that. Maybe. Who knows? Not me, not him, and not you. And yeah. Also, like, that was a highlight of yesterday. Kind of highlight. Then was very emotionally intense. We said many things. Overall, also, yeah, it was very cool, basically, not ignoring that person, but kind of making myself basically foreshadowed, oblivious, making myself disappear for a bit. Because I feel like, I don't know. Like, makes me realize maybe that the other person also is reliant on my presence. Yeah, presence. And I don't know why. I don't know what I'm talking about. Overall, yeah, I think I've gotta go now, because I think it's burning the other side. So let's close the video. I wanted to say more maybe, but I gotta go. So thank you for revisiting this video, man, in the future. I don't think you are, because there are way too many videos. I don't know if this will be one of the lucky ones. Who knows, maybe we'll have AI that fucking recaps everything. Oh, we already do. But yeah, I wanna close this video. So thank you for staying by, I guess.